CPGM, CouchPotatoGM.com. We here again. We're at 130 subscribers. We're looking for 150 as a goal. We're here doing our worst draft teams, and we're gonna talk about the New York Football Giants.
There you go.
Ray Will, where you at?
Ray Will, shout out, man. The boys got Cam Robinson. Nah, I'm just kidding. Shout out, Ray Will. You know, when I talk about the Giants and you think about that football team and you think about them going to the draft, you know, obviously, you know, they didn't address the offensive line in free agency. So you're thinking, okay, they're going to do that in the draft at some point. They were in prime position to draft any number of guys, the top guys. And they chose not to go that way. They chose to go Evan Ingram for whatever reason. You know, I guess they want to stay sexy. Unfortunately, I don't know who's going to be blocking for that sexy because the offensive line is terrible. Can you?
I'll tell you who's blocking, bro.
Yeah, tell me who's blocking.
Left tackle, Eric Flowers.
Who they drafted last year, correct?
A couple years ago.
Who people feel should be playing on the right side, guard. But go ahead.
Justin Pugh, left guard.
Their best offensive lineman.
Weston Richburg, center.
Okay.
Okay. So
That's it. That's all. Okay. So
John Jerry, right guard. Bobby Hart, right tackle.
Okay.
And I'm a State fan, and
He's terrible.
Bobby Hart ain't good. And they brought in DJ Fluker, who can't stay healthy.
Okay. So let me. I'm gonna come back to it, but you know they got Delvin Thomason in the second round. They got Davis Webb, you know, in the third round.
What? Anyway, please.
Wayne Gallman, we like that pick. We love that pick. Avery Moss, and Adam Bishanoway. I don't know, offensive tackle. So I guess they addressed it in the sixth round.
Bishanowati?
It's from Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Whatever. But they chose to go Evan Ingram up top. We like the rest of the draft pick. Well, I don't know about a Davis Webb pick, but
The individual players aren't the issue.
no, it's that you didn't address a need. You didn't address the number one need. You didn't do it in free agency. You didn't do it in the draft. So my thing with that is like I said, they were in prime position to draft an offensive lineman. They were in the spot. They could have got Ramsey. They could have got Cam Robinson. They could have got any number of the top 3-4 tackles or guard or whatever, and they didn't get anybody. They went tight end. You know, and then, you know, the crazy part is they didn't even go and get Njoku, who to me is a better blocker. You know, Evan Ingram, in my opinion, can he block? Yeah, but can he do it on a consistent basis? No. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they weren't willing to wait on Njoku to develop and become that complete tight end. You know what I mean? So, you know, I don't understand, bro. I don't get it.
And I'll play devil's advocate a little bit. I know Ray Will, I think he wrote a post on Big Blue. And the people that love this Evan Ingram pick is they're saying that, you know, Evan Ingram will allow them to get the ball out of Eli Manning's hands quicker where the offensive line doesn't have to block for that long. You know what I'm saying? They run that quick West Coast offense where maybe offensive line is not as important in passing the ball. But also, you got to run the ball, too. Yeah. Offensive line helps protect Eli, and it helps open up holes for Paul Perkins, Wayne Gallman, Shane Vereen, and these guys. So, you got to do both, man. And I get it, man. You don't want to reach for a position. You want to draft the best player on your board. But when you have done nothing all offseason, like you say, Drew, you haven't done anything all offseason to address that position, a position that we think as Couch Potato GM is the most important position group in the entire football, and you didn't do nothing in free agency, and you didn't do nothing in the draft until the 6th round. I think that's bad, man. I think that's bad. Like, we do like the individual players. We like Dalvin Thompson. We like Evan Ingram. We don't like Davis Webb, but we like Wayne Gallman. And Avery Moss was a good player opposite of Derek Rivers in Youngstown State. So they did get good players. I understand why someone would be happy, but it's going to be another season of not being able to run the football, another season of Eli getting hit, and it's going to be a disaster. You got Brandon Marshall, Evan Ingram, Odell Beckham, Sterling Shepard, all that sexy.
All that sexy. All that sexy.
No substance, man.
And you ain't going to have nobody to show it to. You're going to be staring in the mirror at yourself, man. That's what it is, bro. You're going to have the auto laundry on. You're going to be looking sexy. Everything's going to be smelling good. In front of the mirror. Ain't nobody gonna be there to see it. You know what I'm saying? Because Eli gonna be laying on his back. That's what it is, bro. Seriously, dog. Like, and again, I'm gonna come back to it, dog. You were in prime position. It wasn't like you was the 10th pick, the first pick.
Where it would be a real reach.
You know what I mean? You know, and I could understand not going offensive lineman there, but you were in prime position. It just like with Denver, they were number 20, bro. Perfect position to get offensive line. That's what they need. Their biggest need. They went and got it. Y'all went sexy. Okay.
Hey, it's gonna hurt them, man. I don't think they're gonna be a playoff team, but you know we'll talk about that later. The next team, another biggest draft loser is the Chicago Bears.
Oof, these boys here, bro.
The Bears. You know, I understand. You go get your guy. You go get your quarterback, Mitchell Trubisky.
We can leave that one alone. We can leave that one.
I don't think Mitchell Trubisky. Look at the other video. We broke down all the quarterbacks, but I think his ceiling is Alex Smith. So I'm not a big fan of Mitchell Trubisky. But if you guys are, and he's your number one quarterback and in the future of your franchise, I'm not mad at the pick, man. Go up and get your guy, man. I have an issue with the rest of the picks. You know, Adam Shaheen, second round pick. Adam Shaheen.
Let me ask you something. Where is he from? Tell me what school he's from. Don't Google it. Don't Bing it. Don't Yahoo. Just tell me where is he from. All right. Because I guarantee you don't know. Go ahead.
I forgot where he's from,
Ashland.
man. There you
Ashland.
go.
I'm
Ashland. And it's not to say that small school guys can't be good. You know, we've seen a lot of small school guys succeed in the NFL. But I've watched him on tape, and he doesn't seem like it's just his movements, man. I don't like his movements.
Well, here's
You're gonna have to explain movements.
Well,
You're gonna have to explain movements.
Before you get the movements, let me say this about how I feel about guys who come from D2 or schools of obscurity is, did you dominate? And when you look at, did he dominate certain plays and maul people and was the biggest guy out there and the strongest? Yeah, at times, but
he looked like he's playing against high school players.
Yeah, but at times, bro, he looked like, okay, he was just a guy out there. He was a jag. You know what I mean? So, I just second round, like.
It was bad all around, man. And then the next pick was Eddie Jackson
in the fourth.
Third. Is fourth or third?
I don't know.
Fourth?
Who cares, bro?
Yeah, he was next. He was next on their board, on their draft class. And not a big fan of Eddie Jackson either, man. He played in front of that tremendous front seven in Alabama.
Yep.
Every time I seen him make a play, the ball came Larry Brown style. Dallas Cowboys Super Bowl.
That's Super Bowl MVP.
MVP,
Chill.
Larry Brown.
Chill.
But the ball came straight to him every single time, man. He wasn't making no plays out there. I think his best attribute is as after he has the ball.
Yeah, when
he
he has
a
the
Return ability.
Yeah.
return ability.
Yeah.
He's pretty good at that. But as a safety, I don't like him, man.
To me, when you look at those two players, a lot of that is potential and projection. Not that every player in the draft is that, but like you just said, Eddie Jackson it's a big, maybe they know something that we don't know. I don't know. They interviewed the guy, he talked it up, or they saw something on film. But the film I saw, he was the hardest player for me to evaluate because of the front seven. Like Headley said, everything was just kind of falling into his lap. You know what I mean? And he was the best when the ball was in his hands. For Adam Shaheen, bro, that's a tight end position, like we talked off air, man. That's one of the hardest positions to become an impact player immediately. And for you to draft a D whatever school, you know what I'm saying, Ashland, don't even know where that's at. He has a lot to learn, man. It's a lot, bro. A lot, man.
The learning curve, man.
For Trubisky, bro, with a defensive head coach, it wasn't a draft that really set their young quarterback up for success.
Yep.
And the Bears, man, they've been doing a pretty good job over the last couple of seasons, building that front seven, playing physical, and I love what they've done. And to get their quarterback, okay, I get it. Now you found your guy. Let's put this quarterback in place. But it's the rest of the picks. That's what I have a problem with, man. The next pick they had was Tariq Cohen, which I do believe was their best pick. But I think it still was a little early in the fourth round, man. I think he was more of a fifth-round player. He's a human joystick. He came from a school just like Shaheen. And we'll see, man. We'll see if he can hold up. He's like 160 pounds, man. So I just don't think they made any impact players in this draft to help out their young quarterback, Trubisky. Kevin White, he's been injured. Alshon Jeffrey's not there anymore. Brandon Marshall's not there anymore. I know Jordan Howard's a beast, but...
And their receivers, I know they lost 2 games last year because their receivers dropped, like, ridiculous, like, touchdown passes. Like, it was their back-to-back plays type stuff, where you're dropping passes. And, I think, if I'm not mistaken, they had the most drops in the league, period. By like, week 10 or something. It was crazy. It was by some astronomical number. You know, and did you improve that at all?
They should have went second round receiver, man.
Bro, it's disaster, bro. But they went Adam Shaheen, man. I guess he's going to save the day, I guess. So.
I guess, man. But there you go, man. Those are our biggest draft losers. Check us out at CospotatoGM.com and please subscribe to that YouTube channel.